Hello again, Bulldogs. Chris Bryant here with a new CCNP switch quick quiz for you. We're going to get to that in about right now. Let's go ahead and hit today's question. On a layer 3 switch, we could have routed ports and we can have switch virtual interfaces. For each of these four phrases or descriptions, tell me whether each one describes a routed port, an SVI, neither, or both. The first choice, or first statement actually, an IP address is assigned in the same manner as you would assign one to an Ethernet interface on a Cisco router with the IP address command. For those of you just listening, you'll be happy to know that's the longest statement of the four. B is a physical port. C is VLAN specific. D, creating a VLAN results in the dynamic creation of this. And we will go over the answers in just a moment on that. As you can see, my guy who makes my banners is out with the flu too, but he's coming back soon because we are almost at 10,000 students in our Udemy courses, and thank you so much for that. There's something for everybody out there, and I've got some new courses coming up in 2013, including some non-certification courses that I hope you'll check out as well. Also, one more thank you, if you don't mind me throwing that in. Thank you for 7,815 YouTube subscriptions and climbing. So if you're not a subscriber yet, this is a good time to do it, and you can't beat the cost, which is nothing. So let's take a look at these four choices. As far as the IP address assignment goes, you're going to do that with a routed port and an SVI in the exact same manner. You're going to use the IP address command. Now, is a physical port only describes the routed port on a layer 3 switch, because that is going to be your physical port, and an SVI is a logical interface. Now, is VLAN specific? That does describe a switch virtual interface, because remember our rule, one SVI per VLAN, but a routed port is not VLAN specific. Now, D, creating a VLAN results in the dynamic creation of this, describes neither one of them. You might be tempted to think it's an SVI if you haven't worked with these yet, but an SVI is not going to be dynamically created. You've got to go ahead and enter that information manually. Again, we have that one SVI, one VLAN rule, but if you create a VLAN that doesn't have an SVI yet, that SVI is not going to be automatically created, as a friend of mine likes to put it. We have to do that work ourselves. Thanks so much for taking this CCNP Switch Quick Quiz. We've got a lot more on the way in 2013. And as always, thanks for making TBA part of your success story.